I do something silly like that, you laugh hysterically.
Going to unbox it. It looks like it's very lightweight. It's like yours before is so heavy. What is the box of this? What is it? Huh?
What is the plate?
No, the one inside. It's like the cover.
It's a gift bag. It's what's called a gift bag. It's like a padded nylon type heavy duty bag.
Oh. Why it's brown? It's not. Oh, it's like a bag. Oh, it's so cute. Like this.
On the smaller guitars like that, you can
Oh.
put them in a bag instead of a hard case.
Wow. So cute.
Yeah, you can adjust it.
Yeah.
You can adjust the strap. Just
It's fine.
cut it off, turn around, and then just let me see if it fits on. One of them is the size. One of them can fit, and one of them probably not. This is probably short.
Yeah, the
This
one.
one's shorter.
Yeah.
Is this one good?
Yes.
Is the right one the right one?
Yeah. I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to the woods and play guitar.
Okay.
Because it's so peaceful there. Pockets right here.
Yeah, for like, if you have a strap, I didn't think about getting a strap. I don't know if I've got an extra strap or not.
There's owner essentials.
I'm not sure what the... Let's see. I would just leave it in there for a second and then let me get the two.
So cutie. So cute, so small. Jasmine. And it's like this one. And there is a pocket. Sounds so good. Where is it? And I think it has a warranty protection plan.
Okay, there's several rules to get started with.
What?
There's three places, only three places on the entire planet, three,
What?
that the guitar can be.
What is it?
There's only three places it's allowed to be.
Where?
One is in your hands, two is in the bag, and three, if you happen to have a guitar stand, which I've got one, but it's not set up. It could be on a guitar stand. So every other place is not allowed. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people leave them on a couch, somebody forgot, sat on it, and broke the neck.
But it has a protection plan, right? This one.
I don't think they would cover that.
Oh.
Okay. So 3 places, what are the 3 places? Normally, it's only going to be 2 places. 2 places.
In my hand, in
Or in
the
the bag.
case.
In the bag, zipped up.
Okay.
Here's the other problem I've seen. If you put it in the bag and you don't zip it up,
When you pick it up, it's like, ooh, wow.
I've seen people do that before. Oh, I've never had to do it, but it's not necessarily bad.
Oh, they look the same, the one in the store. It's like,
And then the other thing, oh, I'm sorry, and the other rule is, see what I've got on?
oh yeah.
That's fine for playing your guitar.
Oh.
Anything with metal, including the belt buckle,
Oh.
you want the belt buckle to be hidden, because a lot of people on the back of the guitars will get these scratches because of a belt buckle.
Look, so that they're kind of like here. It's like, look, they're not.
It's slightly scalloped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually slightly scalloped, so you get a little more of a bass.
This is electric and.
It's electric and it's acoustic
Yeah.
electric. The jack comes out at the bottom. And then these are the volume controls. And actually, I think, I didn't realize it, but, this has a tenor.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but, I mean, that's a good thing. Could you hold this, please?
I have to cut my nails.
Okay, so,
I'm going to cut my nails. Wait. You can wait. You can tune it.
okay, this is going to be a lot easier to show you. Okay, so look at this little tuner.
Oh.
All right, so there's 12 notes in music, Western music. 12 notes. I'm not going to go into a lot of details right now, but there's 12 notes and they repeat themselves basically. Okay. So F, well, the bass string, the way you number the strings is from this, the high frequency, high string going this way. So this, when you see a chart, what's called a tablature, it'll show you strings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the way I always refer to them. This is the first string, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. The notes, without pressing any frets, is E, A, D, G, B, E, E, A, D, G, B, E. So this is what?
E.
E, that's right. Okay. What's this one?
G.
A.
A.
Okay.
G.
D.
R. D.
This one.
G.
G, that's right. This one. B.
B.
And then this is also E. Okay. So they go up to, so it's E, and then as you go up, if a note is higher than the bass note, it's called sharp. If it's lower, it's called flat. One of the funny things about music is, let me take a note down here. So this is E, this is E sharp, this is
What?
F,
Oh.
I'm sorry, E, there is no E sharp, I wasn't thinking. This is F, this is F sharp, this is G, G sharp, A. Okay. So the point I'm making here is that there's only two places on the scale that are a little bit funky. Okay. Sharps and flats. Sharp means you're higher. Flat means you're lower. So there's actually this note here, F, and then if you're sharp, if you're higher than F, you can call this F sharp, the note here on the guitar. But this is F, this is G. This note in between them is actually higher. See, this is F. Okay, you can hear that note is higher. Okay. So this note that's in between F and G, you can actually refer to it. It's actually in relationship to F, this note is sharp, but in relationship to G, what is it? This in between note.
F.
No. This is G, so this note here is actually, is it higher or lower than G?
Lower.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm referring to this note by its relationship to F, it's actually F sharp. It's higher than F. But if I'm referring to it by G, it's actually flat. The point of saying that is, if you see something that says F sharp or G flat, G lower, or F higher, it's the same note. You can call this note F sharp, or you can call it G flat. And music, over the years, people have just kind of gotten in, different routines as to which way they refer to different notes. This note usually is almost always referred to as F sharp. So the point I'm making here is, it goes F, and then if you're higher than F, it's what? It's a flat, it's a sharp or a flat?
Sharp.
Yeah, exactly. So it's F, F sharp, then it's G, then if you're higher than G, what would it be?
F. Sharp.
Yeah, G sharp. Okay. A. And then if you're higher than A, what would it be?
B sharp.
No, if you're
A sharp.
A sharp. Now here's one of those places where it's kind of funny, but the next note is B, which is what you think, A, B. But the note that's in between, technically it is either A sharp or B flat. People always refer to it as B flat. I don't know, I can't tell you why, but that's just the way that people always refer to this note. Okay, so your main notes are going to be A, I'm sorry, what am I saying? F, G, A, B. Now there's two places on the scale that you don't have a half note in a little sharp or flat in between your whole notes. From G to A is what's called a whole note. From A to B is a whole note. Okay, and you can see there's a sharp or a flat in between. Sharp or a flat, sharp or a flat, right? There's two places where the rule doesn't hold. One is between B and C. B goes directly to C with no half note in between. There's only two places. From B to C, then there's B, then there's no half note. C, then there's a half note, D, E. Now, you come all the way, you've gone forward, 12 notes, that's all there are in music, and now you start over again. So it's E, and I'm just going to use the whole note to make it simple right now. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Now this note they're both E. The difference is, and I'm not going to get into the mathematics, but I'm just going to tell you that the difference when you go 12 notes in music and you start back over again, what you do is you actually double the frequency. Okay? I'm not going to go into the math, but I forget what the frequency of E is, but A is 440. So this A right here, this note open is
It's
A.
F.
This is A. This note, well, the string, I'll show you in a minute. I haven't tuned it yet. This